John Eats Cheap and More Pantry Freezer. We have ramen noodles out of the pantry. We have shrimp out of the freezer. And we're gonna make a garlicky ramen. This is something Mrs. Cheap, another recipe Mrs. Cheap found and said, this sounds good. We made it once a couple of years ago and loved it and haven't had it since. So we're gonna do it now with shrimp, butter, garlic, green onions, oyster sauce, and fish sauce are the keys to the juice in this one. So we start out, I got about a pound of shrimp here, and we're just gonna put these in a bag with some cornstarch and coat them with cornstarch and do a quick stir fry on them. And it's funny, this is you can use a Ziploc. I didn't want to waste a Ziploc. This is actually a shake and bake bag because I don't shake and bake. I just save the bags for stuff like this. So get it in there and get those raw shrimp coated. Once that's done, we'll head to the stove and cook them up. So we got our shrimp all ready. We're gonna go into the pan with a couple tablespoons of olive oil and get these shrimp in there and brown them up. They will brown quickly. So the shrimp is almost done browning. I've got the next step. This is our sauce. It's 4 tablespoons of fish sauce, 4 tablespoons of oyster sauce, about a tablespoon of sugar mixed together. I have 4 tablespoons of butter, or half a stick. I have a whole clove of diced garlic and some diced green onion. And that'll be our next step. Once our shrimp are done, we're gonna saute these, get some good flavored sauce, and be ready to throw in the noodles and the shrimp. So the shrimp is done, nice and crispy. We're gonna set that aside. I'm gonna turn my heat down a little. I'm gonna go down to low. I'm gonna add half a stick of butter. That's 4 tablespoons if you're counting at home. Melt that down. By the way, working with cornstarch, I mean, it just goes everywhere. Everything gets covered. It's kind of a hassle. And I'm going in with my whole garlic bulb diced up and my green onions I diced up. We just want to saute these on low. We don't want them to crisp up or anything. We just want them to get that good flavor in there.
It already smells good.
It does, garlicky. So we sauteed the garlic and onions for a couple of minutes on low. Now we'll add that sauce. I gotta get all of it. We're gonna turn our heat up to a medium high. In with those noodles.
And we've done this as leftover spaghetti too.
Oh yeah, but we have a lot of ramen in the pantry. Now let's go in with the shrimp. Mix it up to doneness. Get everything nice and coated. And I think when I made this before, I said, I should make a little bit more sauce. I did, but it wasn't quite enough. It's still gonna be good. The shrimp won't mix in. That ramen is so compacted. I just wanna stir it around and get everything nice and hot and nice and coated. Maybe that will work. It'll certainly work for plating it up. So there it is. We finish it off with some freshly grated Parmesan cheese. It smells garlicky, doesn't it?
Oh, it smells so good.
Garlicky and oniony. And there we go. We're gonna forego the paper plates tonight and go with the real bowls. I'll wash it. It's easier to eat out of a bowl. Give me some shrimp there.
And our dishwasher's still broken.
Still broken. One more shrimp. There we go. Garlicky shrimp ramen. And it's very garlicky. John Eats Cheap. All out of the pantry and the freezer. Oh, that is seriously so good. We got to start making this more often. This is cheap. Pantry freezer project.